No one believed in this fighter anymore. To most fans and analysts, he looked like a man walking into the cage just to survive, not to win. But on that night, American Lowen Tynanes showed that in MMA, even when all hope is gone, one moment of brilliance can change everything. For Tynanes, this was only his third professional fight. Across the cage stood a South African powerhouse, a veteran with more than a decade of cage experience and 4 times the number of fights. From the very first exchanges, that gap in experience was painfully obvious. Every strike the South African threw had bad intentions. Low kicks smashed into Tynanes' legs, knees dug into his ribs, and elbows sliced through the air toward his head. In the clinch, the younger man looked helpless. On the ground, things weren't much better. Even from his back, the South African dealt more damage than Tynanes could deliver from top control. For 2 long rounds, it looked like the American had been brought in as a stepping stone, a man sent to be broken down by a more complete fighter. The crowd sensed it. Each time Tynanes absorbed another heavy strike, the arena let out gasps. His wrestling, his strongest weapon, failed him again and again. Pinned against the cage, he took punishment that would have broken the will of most fighters. And yet, even as the fight slipped further and further away, there was something in his eyes, something defiant. He refused to quit. By the end of the second round, it was a massacre on the scorecards. The South African had dominated every aspect of the fight. Commentators openly questioned how much longer Tynanes could last. But then, as the final round ticked away, the miracle began to unfold. Dragging his battered body forward, Tynanes managed to get the fight to the mat once again. He was still eating shots from the bottom, still struggling to breathe under the weight of fatigue and pain. But with sheer determination, he locked his arms around his opponent's neck. The South African fought to escape, trying to pry the grip loose. The clock showed 30 seconds left, and then it happened. The veteran tapped. The referee rushed in, and just like that, the impossible had become reality.